Hello YouTube, it's Bebop07 here, and welcome back to Niche. And hello, there's a lot of stuff that happened in the last episode. First off, Leon died, and I missed that silly old grandpa. And I know that's kind of funny because, I mean, he's only the second generation, but he was kind of young and excited, but then he was so ready to start a family out of nowhere, and then he just became the kind of really goofy father figure to me, so I miss him. And little Sukomi here misses him a lot too. But so that's one of the things that happened. Another thing is that I had to give in and let Cole and Sukomi have a family because I don't have a lot of breeding pairs right now, and their genes actually don't match up. So they're pretty good, a pretty good pair. And another thing I don't have to worry about with them is no paw, so I can start experimenting, which is really, really good. And let me see what happened in the mutation menu. Right, I wanted to try to get warning dots because I've read so many comments on other videos, and this is from my own personal experience, seeing the little previews and snippets that they've shown on the developers, the Niche Twitter, and that's you really don't want to try to out-strong them. That's a really weird way to say it. Sorry, you don't want to try to be stronger than them because you need to have strength above 5, and that's really hard to achieve. And then even then, these guys live for like 100 days, 100 turns, and that's a lot. And another thing is, I mean, goodness, that's just a lot. But it's much better to avoid them, to hide and sneak around. So I thought one of the things I want to start doing is getting warning dots on all of our creatures. And I know I said I wanted to do like the toxic body for berry gatherers, and I'm starting to think that instead of doing that, I mean, I might. But I think that might be more for like my sentinels. It depends though. I definitely want to get warning dots or toxic body on our berry collectors, and then warning dots on pretty much all of our creatures. Although I do really like stripes and polka dots and everything, so there will still be creatures like that in our tribe. But therefore we can make them look as distasteful as possible, and I really do want to keep the stinky tail in. So hopefully we can keep the stinky tail around to help keep them as unappetizing as possible. And another thing I was thinking about is getting the big ears, because the big ears would really help us out with hearing all of these creatures. And speaking of creatures, well, hearing, I still don't know. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool that you don't hear or smell them, because then it's always a surprise when they show up. But this guy showed up on Porky's last day, which is kind of bittersweet to me because she got to have 3 beautiful kids. We have Flower, who's really excitable and hyper, and she loves exploring, which is the total opposite, really, of her Bambi counterpart. And then we have Thumper, who's really calm, peaceful, and may or may not have a family. It depends. I'm trying to work out some of the bad genes, and he unfortunately has a few of them. But he's still beautiful, so I might have a couple kiddos with him. And then there's Tiger, who is actually the son of Porky and Vanunu, who someone suggested that I could name Shadow, and I kind of like that name. I usually go for the shadowy names a lot of the time. Like, I have quite a few characters that are named after something resembling dark. It's a thing. So I actually like that name, so now Shadow, he's the son of Shadow and Porky, and that has caused for a bit of tension between Vonro and Shadow, and they don't like each other much, but they try not to cause too much drama around the kids because, hey, it's not the kids' fault. But, I mean, part of the reason why I was so eager to breed them is because it's like, I just wanted to get new traits. That's me being perfectly honest with you. But anyway, Thumper and Flower, they don't really care. They like Tiger, who, by the way, someone did tell me to the original name of the tiger I was trying to remember from the Jungle Book. I think, if I pronounce this wrong, I'm sorry. This is how I remember it being pronounced, but it's like Shere Khan, I think that's it, Shere Khan. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. My sister says I pronounced it right. I hope I did. But anyway, she passed away in the last episode, and I miss her so much. She was probably my favorite character, and I just, I loved her. She had so much personality, and she did so much despite having double no paws. I miss her so much. Oh, the struggles. The struggles, Kenga. Speaking of struggles, I'm pretty sure there's a carnivore back there, so that's another thing that happened right before the episode ended. A carnivore showed up, and Kenga bravely spotted it 2 times and came back to warn her fellow nichelings about everything. Oh dear. And then we just have Cease down here who's enjoying the beach. She's having a grand old time. She's just happy, which is good. And I'm glad. I love you. Okay, so let's actually get started. We do have a baby that we're looking forward to, despite her belly being like being skinny, cause you know, the glitch. I think I mentioned this before. It might have been the last episode that I mentioned this. No. I think it was the episode before that. But anyway, let's go ahead, zoom in, get a good look at the baby, pass the turn, and see what we get. What? Oh, the grass came back, but Miko? I like Miko better. Miko, oh my gosh! She is almost perfectly healthy, and she has the fishing tail. You have the fishing tail? Oh, I see it. I can see it. But she has the blue eyes. Oh my goodness, guys. You guys already are having beautiful children. I mean, I still don't like the fact that I have to breed you, but like, wow. Wow. Okay, how old is he? Okay, he's got 5 days left. Did you hit? Okay. We'll deal with you in just a second, sir. I've got some babies to be admiring. And again, sorry if I'm sounding a little too loud or too quiet or a little off. I have new headphones and they're kind of silencing headphones, so I can't hear my voice too well and I can't really tell the volume that I'm speaking at, so I just want to give you guys a warning there. Hopefully it's not too ear-piercing. But anyway, maybe you could scoot. Maybe he could do... No. Maybe you could do... I don't know. I'll decide at the end of this turn if I want to put her... If I want to make another nest right here. I'm not sure if I do, but in the meantime, little old Cole can grab up some stuff, and I don't think we need to get rid of the grass just yet. I'd like him to shake the tree instead. Shake of the tree! Thank you. He shook of the tree. So we'll get back to these guys, but now we've got a carnivore that we need to be dealing with. And I'm actually going to go ahead and scoot Thumper over here, have him start collecting berries, and Flower's probably going to try and convince Tiger to go exploring with her, but Tiger is just so young that he can't. So instead she'll just go off on her own and be like, fine, join me later. And Shadow's just gonna stay by his kid because he's very suspicious of Vonro, and although Vonro wouldn't do anything, it's just this kind of like, you know, this overprotectiveness. And then we got this guy. Kenga. Whack him a couple more times. Then run away. Okay, this guy's really getting on my nerves. How much strength do you have? 2 days, so you're able to finish him off. Kenga, you probably could have finished him off too. I should have paid attention to that. But yay, the carnivore is gone. That is wonderful. Woo woo. Okay. That was a weird noise. And I wonder... No, it's just the water's so deep. I don't know if I want her to go for that shell. I think Cease would just continue along the seashore, looking for nearby shells. Probably having a grand old time. I think she just is really happy here. She just loves the ocean so much. Oh. I just really like Cease. I'm sorry. I went silent for a bit because I was just staring at her. She's so cute. And I really like the brown eyes. I don't know how many of you have had Peeps, but they're these sugary little like chicken candies. They're shaped like chickens. They're shaped like chicks. And they're just sugary covered marshmallows, but they have these little like chocolate or hard candy eyes, and they're roughly the same color as the brown eyes in each. And so every time I see the brown eyes, that is all I'm thinking of. Yeah, me and food, go figure. But okay, so bronze. Oh, you're getting so old. Oh no. Oh wow, that's a lot of A lot of bushes there. Let's take another listen. And there's a couple of moles, but I think... And he found us another nest, by the way, so I'm really grateful to him because he's been so extremely helpful. And I think he'd want to continue exploring for Porky. Porky was such a big adventurer, and they were always so close. They always explored together, especially since they got here. Like, they just suddenly clicked and were really best buds. And it kind of hurts. But I think he'd be extremely happy to know that Flower is a lot like Porky. You know, and just like there's some of her adventuring spirit still living on in the world, and that's... Oh gosh, I'm feeling sad now. Okay. So, he only has 5 days, and let's see. We do need a lot of babies. But at the same time, I need to make sure I'm gathering food, but we really need a lot of babies. Oh, she is pretty. Miko, you are so pretty. Also, if you guys have any more name suggestions for me, just go ahead and leave them in the comments, because I really like everything you guys come up with. It's just it's so cool to think of, like, you guys having a part of this world, getting to name some of these creatures with me. So it's like they're almost it's almost like they're your pets too. They're your friends too, and that's so cute. That's so cute. That's so cool. And let's see. Let's estimate how many babies they can have. If I do another nest, then... Okay, if I do another nest, then that'd be one more baby. It'd be a baby about... They'd be able to have quite a few children. I don't know. I kind of just really want to see what the baby will look like, though. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I know some of you might be groaning at me, but I really want to see what the baby's gonna look like. So let's go ahead and zoom in. Let's make sure I did everything that I could. Okay, because Tiger's too young to really do anything, but he can shake the tree if he wants. Do you wanna? Shake the tree! Another acorn, thank you! So very helpful. And Kanga can probably go back to exploring, and continue on what she was doing. Maybe she'd want to cut through this way instead, since that way was like, carnivore infested. Then again, she might go and just to, like, see what else she might find. Maybe. We'll see. Hopefully we meet some new strangers, too. No offense, Shadow. I just want more friends, okay? You're a great stranger. I mean, you're not a stranger anymore, but... Yeah, okay, let's go. Ooh! We have a pretty little lady right here, don't we? Hello, enemy. Hello. Wow, she's just really cute, though. She is really, really cute. Like, aww. Oh, you're so cute. Okay, let's see. She did not luck out in the eye department like her sister. Oh, Hanami, you poor dear. She has short-sighted eyes and some other things. She's got a bit of hemophilia. I think her sister has that too, though. We'll work that out. But let's... Okay. So, Miko, the warning dots are not being passed on like I so desired them to be. And let's see. Yeah, they both have the short-sightedness and recessive, so if you could sit here, my dear, collect from the grass, and then... maybe he could breed with you so you could collect from this and start showing your daughter Miko how to collect from berries. And then Cole could collect from these and sit by his other daughter, Anime. So far you guys have just had girls. At least we have a couple of boys on the other side of the island over there. Let's go ahead and grab up this acorn, and if you could shake the tree again and grab another. Kiritafon's just perfectly happy to be over here grabbing the acorns. He's so happy. Okay, let's go. Oh, bronze, oh thank goodness. And oh, what is this? Your first shell ever. You can start your own shell collection. Vanro really had a big influence on her. She really likes shells now. It's kind of all Vanro's fault, but it's not like it's a bad thing though. Anyway, Kanga, you can go start on your own little journey out this way. Let's go ahead and do a bit of a sniff. Oh, there's a bunny over here, which means there might be some berry bushes. Let's do a listen. More bunnies, okay. Hopefully we can find another nest. And now that Tiger's grown up a little bit, I think Shadow would want to kind of start expanding the territory, and Tiger would probably, I don't know, what would Tiger want to do? I guess for now he'd like to dig in the dirt. Maybe there's a bit of, maybe he's a bit like Bronze, who just absolutely loves digging in the dirt, and I think, I think Flower might travel up. Oh, no. Flower, maybe you shouldn't travel up that way. Darn it. But she went up just a little bit to say hello to her Uncle Bronze, and Bronze is very happy to have met his sister's daughter. And, I mean, he saw them from afar, of course, but it's always nice when you get to meet them and see them up close. So that happened, and oh, that is just so adorable. He was, I mean, I think you can really see Porky in her, even though they don't look quite alike, you know. She does have her stinky tail, though, and her fur color. But he definitely sees her spirit in her, and I think that would make him really happy, and so he probably will pass on very at ease and be happy to see his sister once again. Oh, Bronze, you are such a beautiful boy. Oh, I love his mane color. I can't get enough of that mane color. It just looks so shiny to me, and I don't know why. But we have another baby to look at, and let's see how this turns out. I really want the warning dots. If I don't get the warning dots on this baby, I might switch it up and try to, like, put something else in the mutation menu to see what we might get. Let's pass a turn. Another blue-eyed girl. You guys are having some gorgeous children, let me say. Like, she looks exactly like her sister. Oh, Naka. Okay, wait, let's see. So, Tiger, your dad is Shadow. Let's make sure we change the gems for these guys. Okay. Because I do want to start using the gems a bit more. Let's do Sniff. Let's do Sniff. Kanga, continue moving in this direction. Kanga, you found a nest! Oh my goodness. Oh, that's good. There's a decent amount of nests relatively close together. By the way, sorry if you heard a little meow in the background. Taco's hyper again. She's hyper all the time. She just sits up there staring at the window and like chirping. You know how cats sometimes do that little chirp, but she'll sit there and she just stares. And she does this little chirp and then she'll run around really, really fast for a little bit going meow, meow, meow. Oh, that cat's silly. She's so silly. Oh, Bronze, I miss you. I miss you so much. Okay. Little Anime, if you'd be willing to scoot and your mom could come sit by you and chat to you about everything, tell you some of her favorite things, maybe tell you about the great journey from when she was a kid traveling to this island. I think that would probably excite Anime a little bit, but I'm not sure how necessarily she'd like to go on those adventures, but she certainly loves making stories. I think she likes stories. So Sukomi, if you could go ahead and have another child, and then he can collect some of this, talk to his little girls, and see, like, you know, kind of tell them the way of things, and then Miko will probably just laugh and be like, okay, Dad. It's a very similar relationship, I think, to what Sukomi and Leon had. Oh gosh, oh, she's paler than her sister, okay. Gosh, that is, you're like a true panda. You are a true panda. Okay, so we didn't get the warning dots on this baby, so let's see. You still have 2 more days after this. So maybe for the last 2 babies. I just really want the warning dots, so I'm gonna give it another chance. But anyway, let's go ahead and have Kirtavan collect up his acorns. I think he chat a lot with these guys, you know, he's like, so, how's your day? It's like, Acorn's doing pretty well today, cool? And it's like, oh, they're just friendly. Just friendly. I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, I think Kirtavan is Cole's uncle. Isn't it? Yeah, he is, in a strange way, he is, and he's younger than him, that's weird. But anyway, let's look over here. I hope we meet some more strangers, but that might be Flower's secret mission, because, yeah, she wants to go on an adventure and see the great wide world. Is there? Okay, there's a bunny right there. Bunny, stealing my berries. Bunny, no. Bunny, let's scoot. Yeah, that's right. Stay away from my berry bush. And anyway, Shadow over here is probably gonna start clearing everything out, and he can't collect, I forgot. Digging up some more food, and Tiger might join him. You know, he can't collect, okay? He might kind of sit over by his dad and be like, hey, Dad. Be like, hello, son, how's things? I think Tiger would kind of, I mean, he really does like his sister Flower. I think he kind of admires her bravery, but he's not quite the same himself. Like, he wants to stay around her, but at the same time, he's not quite sure if he'd really be happy quite exploring the area as much as she would be. He might look around, you know, to see if he could find love. Because everybody wants love. It's just a nice little thing, you know? You dream of it, so maybe that's what he'd be looking for. We'll have to see. Did everybody use their turns that could use their turns? I have to keep Cole here because this is the most convenient place. Okay. I think we can look at the next baby now. I'm really excited. She's a lot like her mother, I've decided, by the way. She seems a lot like her mother, certainly looks like her. And she probably has a really good relationship with Cole. Oh no, oh. No, I just made myself sad because he's gonna be passing away soon. No. Okay. Let's look at Tsukomi's next child. Will it be a boy? No. Who needs boys in this place? Not me? No, I don't need any boys. It's another girl, of course. Kurami. Isn't it kind of funny how we have like two twins and then two twins? Like, twins, two pairs of twins. That's what it is. There's only slight differences, and this time there is no difference. There might be in the immunity genes, but everywhere else now. But let's go ahead, let's look around before we move anybody. Anything interesting? Oh, bronze! Oh, baby. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, Sadness. No. That is not a thing that is allowed to be the happening of. That made no sense. If you could go sit by Kirtavan, little one, he'd probably tell you the ways of cracking acorns, even though you can't do it yourself. But I think she'd enjoy the lessons anyway. And then, okay, Kurami. I wonder what you're like. I can't really get a good idea, because I'm not sure myself. Okay, so the warning dots aren't happening, guys. I really want them to happen. I mean, we could try for the toxic body. Okay. Let's try for the... Did you glitch? Did you glitch on me? No! No! It glitched! It glitched! Okay, guys, I'll be right back after, I clear this glitch up. Alright, I'm sorry about that, guys. I had to, leave the game and then come back to the game for that to stop messing up. So let's see. I mean, I could try the warding dots one more time and then on the last baby we'll mess up and just switch these around. I just really wanted to get rid of the bad eyesight. Well, let's take a look at your genes. You have normal eyesight. You have normal eyesight. What about her? Aniko has normal eyesight. So far the only child that has not had normal eyesight is Anime. And so we have a lot of healthy mammals. I said mammals. Well, I guess in a way they're mammals. Well, no. I mean, some of them can live in the water and stuff. Speaking of which, cease! Did I forget to move you around? I'm so sorry, sweetheart. Let's make sure we move you around so you can continue exploring your beach and getting some shells and collecting and having fun. She is so adorable. She's just so... Oh! She's getting to the jungle biome. Maybe she could kind of collect some of this strange and colorful grass for us. Grass, not glass. It kind of looks like stained glass in a way, though. In a way. Sort of. Anyway, let's get back to these guys. So she is pregnant, so I think I'll just switch it around. I'm sorry, I just really want the warning dots because they're actually really adorable. I don't know if you guys have seen them, but I'm almost positive that you would have. They are so much fun. I mean, they're really cute, really cute, and they're very useful. And I think instead of collecting from this bush, I think Cole would let his daughter Anime learn, just like how Tsukomi let her daughter Miko pick from this bush. Speaking of which, Miko? Could you collect from that for me, please? Thank you. And then, Kirtavan. Let's have Tsukomi shake the tree. And then he could collect another acorn and laugh with his niece. Oh. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. Okay. So I think he'll be able to have one more child after this. They had a lot of kiddos. Every single one of them have been girls. I wonder if he'll get a son. That'll be interesting. But she found a nest, so maybe if she could... let's sniff. I don't know. I think instead she'd go and she'd try to get the mole. But she's really adventurous and she's a hunter, you know? She's like, I wanna fight. I wanna be the best, which is why she was kind of excited but also a little bit terrified with that carnivore because she was kind of confronted with it. And then a little bit like, oh, that wasn't quite what I intended, but okay, let's do that. I think Tiger would kind of follow after her, but not really. Like, I gotta have more people coming over this way. Let's see, let's take a sneaky little look. Cough, cough. Nope, that's not happening. Let's take another sneaky little look. Cough, cough. Also not happening. And let's take another look. What? Oh, no. Oh, darn. Fudge. So far, she's the only other one that he can breed. Like, she's the only female that he can breed with gene-wise, but her eyesight. I need to get rid of that. I don't want to focus on it. Okay, so I think that's everything that we can do. Oh, no. Forgive me, Flower. I didn't mean to forget about you. I think maybe she'd just keep going. Let's go ahead and sniff around. Is there anything interesting? Not that she can tell, so why don't you scoot up here? Collect a little bit more grass and look around. See, she's in the swamp. I don't want to leave her in there for too long because she might get sick. That's another thing we're going to have to start being careful about. I really do not want to have any double immunity gene creatures, because those creatures are sick for their whole lives, and it's just super depressing, especially if they're amazing, and then you lose them sooner, and it's really sad, and I don't want that to happen. So let's go ahead and take another look. Let's see. What baby will you have this time? Boy, maybe? No, again, like I said earlier, we don't need boys. Why? We don't need any boys in this family. It's all girls. Let's check her genetics real quick. What is this? Oh, she does have short-sighted eyes in her recessives, and still no warning dots. Okay, well, she's a little healthier than her sisters. There's so much. Kanga, are you okay? Kanga's okay. I just couldn't see her. I got panicky. So, let's scoot Kurame out of the nest, and then let's scoot Sikame into the nest, and these two can breed one last time. And then I think he'd collect berries with his daughter, and she'd be like, "Oh, Dad, you collected them all." He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, kiddo." And I don't think there'd really be any anger or anything there. It would just be cute. And then she can get rid of the nest for us, because we'll just take that back for some nesting material, and she can collect these berries. And then I think little Nako will just say, "Oh, she has hemophilia. I didn't even notice that." Oh, Nako, I'm sorry. How are your sisters? Is it all just in the recessives? Okay. It's a lot harder to try and keep your creatures healthy when you don't get to put the normal blood clotting in there. But I guess that would make a little more sense. I guess, maybe? No, it doesn't. Maybe you could shake the tree for your uncle there. He says thank you. But okay, so we have another baby to look forward to, but before we get to that baby, let's go ahead and have Thumper just peacefully collect his berries. He's just perfectly happy to stay where he is. He's perfectly happy here. And then we have Conro, who probably chats it up with his son all day long, having nice fun little conversations. And then Shadow probably would want to wander around a bit, because he's still relatively young, and he would want to explore. And let's give Tiger his last gem, because he's Shadow's son. I thought I was going to say something wrong for a second. And he's not quite as much of the explorer, but he doesn't mind wandering around a little bit. He does want to find someone, so that would be his reason for moving around. Speaking of find someone, we found a nest that someone may be able to use in the future. This is good. Let's see, how many nests do we have in this relative, itty-bitty area? Not that itty-bitty, they're pretty spread out, really. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good. And speaking of adorable creatures, which I wasn't, let's continue Cease on her journey. Gosh, maybe I should bring her back? Well, I kind of want her... No, she loves the beach so much, though. I don't know if she'd want to, really explore, but I really want to know what these are. I want to know what love is. Someone to show me. Sorry for the random singing. It just appeared. But Kanga's doing pretty good on her own. She might collect a little bit, leave a bit of a path behind her. But she's exploring. And she doesn't know where. She's going on her own adventure. Do you have you collected all the berries, didn't you? I don't want to move you, because it's pretty dark, and that's why I don't want to have short-sighted eyes. Maybe a little, Anako could start scooting this way. Hopefully, if they do have another daughter, hopefully she's a perfect match for Thumper over here. And I think I'm going to switch the genes around, guys. I really don't want the short-sighted eyes, so I'm going to move that there. And, let me see, what do I want? Pretty much all of the daughters have fishing tail, and at the moment I don't really feel the need to kind of push anything else. Maybe when they start breeding with Thumper, I could put something like Stinky Tail in there. But for now, we're just doing a little bit of experimentation, but not too much, because I want to make sure our creatures are really healthy. So how about instead of really working on their disguise abilities at the moment, we work on their collecting abilities, because I really, like, I've seen comments saying that you want tons of nesting material and tons of food when you go to the jungle island. So definitely want to make sure we have creatures who are able to get that tons of food, and whenever we find berry bushes, they're able to basically pick them clean every time and then move on and so forth. So we want to make sure we have our berry collectors and acorn collectors and shell collectors like little Kirtavan here, and we want to have our diggers, which is what Tiger and his dad Shadow are. Tiger and his dad Shadow. There we go, I clicked on the right people, but let's go ahead, and I won't leave a cliffhanger for you guys. Let's take a look at the last baby. And hopefully, if it's a girl, it's a perfect match for Thumper. If not, then I might just breed a Nara, and she doesn't have the perfect eyesight, but she's healthier than her sister, and I would much rather breed them than anyone else. Well, let's go ahead and see. Please be healthy. Oh my goodness, you're another panda that looks exactly like your mom. Not exactly, I was wrong. Oh my goodness, why am I singing? She is so cute and so cold. No, our very first collector. Oh, maybe I should name someone after him. But before I go on, let's take a look. Is there anything funky happening? Anything funky? Okay, let's take a look at the baby. Let's take a quick look at the baby. Let's see, what's your name? Isme. Oh, you are perfect eyesight, and she has the perfect genes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Holly and Kosi, they're watching over us. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. We got a healthier baby. I mean, she does have hemophilia, and that's going to be a big issue. And hopefully we could get a wanderer or rogue, whatever you want to call him. He does have normal blood clotting, so hopefully they'll just have like inactive hemophilia. That's my hope. But so at least we won't have to worry about the short-sighted eyes quite as much. And the no-paw should be, basically, we have another chance of healthier babies, but she's pretty, and I'm gonna miss you. What should you know what? Colette. Let's see. Again, sorry if I spelled this wrong. I think that's how you spell it. Colette. Ah, that's her name. I really like that name. Oh, she is pretty, and Cole, I miss you, but we honored you by giving your daughter a wonderful name, and that is a pretty name, though, don't you think? And I think Sukomi would probably sit here, and let's go to, can I click on you? Thank you. Karami, if you could get rid of that nest, please, and collect some of the berries. I think Mama Sukomi would probably just collect the berries peacefully. I know that she had a wonderful family completely and entirely of girls, and be pretty happy completely and entirely of girls. Like, what? All of our guys are on this island. I should probably scoot some people over here. So I do have to keep in mind that Shadow's very young, though, but we'll make some plans. We'll make some plans, guys, and I'll start moving people over this way, because there's a decent amount of berry bushes here. So they actually could do pretty well with everything. And let's have him dig up some nom-noms. Maybe he could scoot over here? Well, there's another nest there, but yeah, there's a healthy bunch of males over here. Healthy bunch of males over here. All single. One is not interested, by the way. Vanro does not want any more babies. He loved Porky, and Porky was the only one for him. And then Kinga out here, she's not interested in breeding either, but we have plenty of females, so I think she'd be fine. Oh, What is this, Kanga? A little bunny. She's our little hunting leader. But yes, I think that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys liked the video, and I want to thank you all for watching, but I gotta be bopping on out of here, and I'll see you guys in the next video, and we'll see who we can pair with who. And there's gonna be an interesting love story with Colette and Thumper. It's gonna be interesting. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, guys!